Hey there boys and girls, like Skillfaker here and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. This time around we will have the first episode of Recon 101, the series where I will teach you guys how to snipe and how to play the Recon kit more effectively. Today's topic would be the Scout Sniper, and basically what I'm doing right now is basically the Scout Sniper's job. You're kind of behind your squad, you're just covering them from a vantage point, you're just looking down. For example, I'm right here, I'm looking at the AMCOM, making sure they cannot disarm that thing. Even though those guys keep running at it, I just kill them and shoot them as soon as they're stopped, because this is one of the beginner roles for the Recon kit. If you're struggling, this is definitely something you should look into, because it's not as hard as the aggressive Recon role, and it's not as hard as the long-range sniping role. However, it's kind of a mix in between, so you still can kind of do both of these at the same time. But anyways, first of all, I would say let's get a little look at our loadout. Our loadout right here consists of the M98B with the trusty Unica 6 as my sidearm. For the gadgets we have the spawn beacon, which is one of the most important gadgets for a Scout Sniper, because you want to be able to parachute behind your lines, you want to be able to parachute behind the enemy lines, you just want to always have an option to get to the sides, to the fronts, to the backs, and always have the option to flank them. You never really want to face them head on. You always want to either keep a distance when you're facing them frontward, so they also see you. You want to keep the distance in order to kind of maintain your advantage. If that's not possible, you also want to have a vantage point, for example, like right here, and flank them from the sides so they cannot see you. You want to be the one that sees them first. You're looking for them, they are not looking for you. That's one of the most important things for a Scout Sniper. But of course, this basically could see for many people like I'm just camping up here and doing nothing for my team. But however, I'm covering, like my team is advancing, and again, the Scout Sniper role basically works best if you have a good squad and you're working together. If your squad's pushing up, you just make sure the enemies cannot flank them, the enemies cannot like get behind them. As I said before, you're just kind of staying behind just a little bit in order to make sure that your squad can move up and that those MCOMs are getting armed. Same goes for Conquest. You can do this exact same thing for Conquest. I mean, you may not be capping the flag with them, but you're very well covering them. You're informing them where they're coming from. Guys, look up there, look up there. Also for this role, especially if you're playing Conquest where lots of vehicles, there you really can use the soft lamp more effectively. So a Scout Sniper should, for Conquest, also use the soft lamp besides the radio spawn beacon. And for Rush, they should probably use something like, I mean, I right here have the C4, but I was playing a little bit more aggressively. So don't really, you can do that, but I would rather suggest the MAV, because you can cover up everything from on the top, I mean from the sky, so you can see everything. You can tell your mates, guys, you're coming from B, check it out there, be careful. And that's a really important and very, well, nice gadget, you could say, because as I said before, you're basically not exactly with your squad. I mean, kind of in spirit you're with them, but you're covering them from the distance. So you don't really, and that's why it's so good for beginners, you don't really have to be that up close. You don't really have to react that fast. You kind of just sitting back, you're basically being invisible to the enemy, and like that you can just help your team out, tell them, guys, go up there. There's no one kind of defending the flag, go capture it. That's the way to go. I will cover you and let you know if anyone is coming. And yeah, this basically sums up the Scout Sniper and how you should probably play it. Also, this was the first episode of Recon 101, so if you enjoyed this little video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could leave me a like or a comment and let me know what you think about the whole series in general, and also what you would like to see next, because I have also already lots of stuff planned. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for now. Have fun with the intro, and Lucky Skillfaker out.